friends, I have 4 scenes left of Act 1, including Scene 9. My goal is to finish Act 1. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this vlog, because this vlog is supposed to go up next week, and I'm not sure I can do 4 scenes in a week, you know, just based off of my current, speed. But part of the reason why I wanted to do this vlog was because I have been feeling some resistance in trying to finish Act 1, because once I realized the end of Scene 9, which was what I was working on in my last vlog, needs to be like completely rewritten with like a whole new idea, because the way Scene 9 ends now cannot happen if I use what is currently happening in Scene 9 as the continued pull throughout the next 4 scenes, rather than ending it at Scene 9 and then having the next 3 scenes not having a good pull. So I could just skip the end of Scene 9 and get straight to the next 3 scenes, but I haven't been wanting to do that either. So I don't know, I figured I'd start a vlog. I need to get to work. I need to just sit down in front of my story. See how long it will take me. I have a few days to film this vlog before it needs to go up. And we shall see. Today is October 3rd.
It's October 3rd.
Yeah. And I will try to keep track of how long I write each day so that I can tell you. And then at the end of however many days this turns out to be, I will be able to tell you how long I spent total writing and how much progress I made. Hopefully a lot, but we shall see. The first thing I need to do today, though, is edit and schedule the video that is going up on Thursday. Theoretically, I should also script the video that is going up on Monday. That will be my tips on reading like a writer, but I don't know if I feel like scripting today. I'm gonna film that one tomorrow. We shall see. We'll just see what I get to. First, Thursday's video. That video was really fun. That is my fantasy house maps video, and I think it's actually my favorite video I've made so far on this YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out, because I loved it. I had fun making it. That was a good time. Good video. So now that is scheduled for Thursday, I guess the only thing left to do is for me to sit down in front of Scene 9 and get started. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've just been putting this off. I haven't been writing. I'm quite concerned. I just feel so nervous because I don't know how to end the 9th scene anymore, and I know I could just skip it. I might have to end up doing that. I don't know. It's still October 3rd, but I don't know if I'm gonna write tonight. I'm just feeling defeated by the words tonight. Alright, hi friends, today is October 4th. Did I end up writing yesterday? No, I did not. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just skip the end of Scene 9, because it's causing me all of this terror, and just go right to Scene 10, and then hopefully by working on implementing the pull that I developed for Scenes 10, 11, and 12, I will develop a way to end Scene 9. I don't like leaving Scene 9 incomplete at this point in the second draft, but you know, we're gonna have to do what we have to do in order to not get stuck for all eternity. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to just try to just begin Scene 10. You know, Scene 9 didn't end, but there's nothing I can do. So that's my plan. Interestingly though, you wanna know a fun development? Yesterday, I found my 5th note card. This does not help me at all because I have long since moved on, Scene 5, but it was a strange moment. So what must have happened was that one day when I had my window open and a storm blew in and blew all my note cards all over the floor, this note card drifted over to the bookcase and was just plunked straight up into the books, and I guess I just always thought it was a bookmark or something because I could never find it, and then yesterday my eyes landed on it and I was like, what the heck is that? And it was note card scene number 5. So, you know, there's that. Because I am heavily procrastinating though, I think what I'm gonna do first is film the video that's gonna go up on Monday, which is reading like a writer video, before I attempt to begin Scene 10. So that's my goal. I'll let you know how it goes. So I just finished filming the Reading Like a Writing video that will go up on Monday, which means I guess it is time. I have to try writing. I just have to just scroll past scene 9 as if it's not even there, and then just begin scene 10 and trying to, weave in the pole and just fleshing out scene 10 as if I had already completed scene 9. That's just what I'm gonna have to do. So scenes 10 and 11 are really what I've got my eye on at the moment, and I'm just trying to kind of read through them, work through them, flesh them out, add things, just kind of like brushing, I guess, until I have formed them into 2 coherent scenes. Scene 12, a big change happens, so I'm not worried about scene 12 right now. Scene 9, I could worry about it, but for now, I'm just going to continue doing this with scenes 10 and 11 until they are 2 cohesive, coherent scenes. And then we'll move forward. I'll see how far I can get on that today. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling very strong in my writing right now, but we'll just see. We'll see. October 16th. Okay, so what happened was I went to go see some family, and then I got sick for 5 days. I was nauseous for 5 straight days. 5 days in a row, the nausea never let up. I feel like it must have been food poisoning. There's just no way a stomach flu could have lasted that long. But it was miserable. I didn't do anything. The passage of time now feels very strange to me. So I don't even remember what scene I was working on. I don't know what my book is about anymore. I don't know. I lost all of it. There were a couple of times in the midst of the nausea when I couldn't even tell if it was day or nighttime, and I remember thinking, oh hey, I should write this down. This would be good for my book. Both times I did not write it down, so whatever fever dreams those were, I don't have them anymore, and didn't make any more progress on my book. But 2 days ago, I started feeling better, and so I was like, I should really start writing again. So I, still feeling very intimidated by my book. So I started writing poems. So for the last 2 days, I've been working on a couple of poems, and it feels very good, and I've been very, writerly, really producing creatively for these poems, which I feel really good about. And I always forget that when I get stuck in a novel, switching to poetry works like magic to get me all creative feeling again, because poetry is a very different form of writing than fiction, and I really enjoy writing both of them. And in fact, when I get stuck writing my fiction, I actually enjoy writing poetry more because, I don't know, there's less constraint, or I don't know, less of a commitment. I'm not really sure, but yeah, poetry is a good cleanse for the soul and the writerly brain. So that's what I've been working on, and I actually continue to plan to continue to working. I'm gonna keep writing the poems for a little bit. I'm not going back to the novel yet, just because I gotta get back in the zone, and I was so far out of the zone. I mean, that zone seems like a lifetime ago. But I do remember feeling like I was making progress on those 2 scenes that I was combing, trying to comb them together into something cohesive. So, that was pretty good, I guess, I suppose. I also wanted to mention that when I started querying, I said I was going to wait 8 weeks because none of these agents are people that respond if they don't want you. They just, a no response means no. And so I was going to wait 8 weeks and then find some more people to query. But when I started querying, 8 weeks later would have been the start of December, and in the thrall of the holiday season is not a good time to be querying. So I have read, I don't know anything. I'm not an industry insider, but that's what I'm going off of. I've just heard that it's not great to query in December or during the holidays. So I'm going to wait until the new year. Something else I have heard could be wildly false and untrue. Maybe you don't listen to this. fact, but I have also read that querying at the beginning of the new year is also not good because people's New Year's resolution is often, I'm gonna get this book published, and so they start submitting right away. So I'm gonna wait, you know, a few weeks in when people have fallen off of those streams. So I don't think I'm gonna start querying again, or even thinking about querying again until like mid to late January. Maybe even February, I don't know, probably mid to late January. So that's where I'm sitting on that. It'll be more than 8 weeks, but get us through the holiday season, and it gives me all this time to focus on my novel. Once I get back to my novel, which, you know, is not yet, because I'm enjoying working on these poems, and it's making me, like, refill, you know, creatively after spewing everything inside of me, creative and otherwise. So, I've been eating a lot of lentil soup lately. I don't know about you, lentil soup, there's something very healing about soup. And lentil soup is like really mild. I'm not even sure how to describe the flavor. It's like mild and warm. And that's it. You know, it tastes friendly. And I have been living off of purely lentil soup for many a day now. I think that's what I'm gonna go do right now. Then I'm gonna think about some poems again. Warm, mild, and friendly. I would make an excellent food critic, don't you think?